It is a beautiful day here in Santa Monica, California. I'm Kristen Aldridge, and we are coming to you live from the 2012 Film Independent Spirit Awards. I'm here with Elvis Mitchell, my co-host, and of course, the one and only voice of God this evening, John Waters.
How are you?
Now, tell me about the first time you hosted. What was that like?
Well, those days you gave a 20-minute monologue, uncut, you know, and I was a host like 4 or 5 years, you know, and then I was a presenter, and now I'm voice of the God. One year I'll be the janitor. That's all right, I'll still come.
The glamorous Zoe Saldana, star of Avatar and Columbiana and countless other films. Welcome.
Hi, good to be here.
So when you're doing an indie film, apart from the quality of craft services, what do you see as the big difference between making the two?
I mean, I think it's just, you know, instead of having a big trailer, you have a small one. Sometimes you have to, it's more like guerrilla filmmaking. You might not have the permit to shoot in certain streets, but the artsmanship and the respect that you have and the integrity that you carry in an independent film is no different than it would be in a big film.
Since we got you here, tell us in 100 words or less, start with you, Sean, the mission of Film Independent.
Well, our mission is to champion the cause of independent film and support a community of artists who embody diversity, innovation, and uniqueness of vision. And that's what we do today and all throughout the course of the year.
You know, the singing and dancing scenes, you didn't use any pre-recorded tracks. What was that like as an actress, kind of having to transform yourself into that singing role for the first time?
Oh gosh, I couldn't do it to a sort of guide track. It felt fake and phony, and it threw me off. So it was pretty much live.
And you know, when it comes to My Week with Marilyn, I know you actually shot on the same soundstage that Marilyn shot at, and you got to use her old dressing room. What was that like?
It was eerie, in the best possible way.
This is such a valuable award to get behind small pictures that are good and push them. I think it's marvelous. This is great.
It's great, too, because you're at the stage in your career now where you're working with a lot of directors who are new to film. Mike is only his second film.
Well, I know, but Michael particularly was so amazing. It was as if he'd been directing for 50 years. He was so cool and so technically adept on this. He was so relaxed. It was just such a pleasure. I couldn't believe he'd only done one other feature before. It's amazing.
What were these illegal things you did?
Mike?
Well, you know, we'd not get a lot of permission for some of our shots.
No permits?
No permits, lots of lies.
Sure. We ended up in a jail trying to shoot something in a jail for free, and then the cops came after us, and then that was a bit of a mess, but we talked them out.
We ended up in jail, yeah, but we talked
them out of that, yeah.
So this clearly doesn't happen on a big budget film for all of you people watching.
Mike actually talked the police officer into being in the film, and then later into closing down an intersection so he could shoot the car accident scene.
You missed your calling. You should be doing something else. You should be running for office.
You get to tell stories that otherwise wouldn't be told. It's my kind of acting. It's down and dirty and quick. It's not studied. You have to come to set ready to go. You rely on your first impulses. Everyone's there for the same reason. You have to be sort of monomaniacally crazed to make an independent film because everybody's been telling you no for 5 years.
I mean, there's a lot of films here that, you know, can use the push and the profile that this award show gives it. So that's cool. So it's, yeah, it feels like a community coming together and kind of beating their chest and having some fun and getting some attention.
All the nominees are just so interesting and so diverse. They're so different, and that's what I'm so excited about. From, you know, $10 to $15 million movies to $200,000 movies, and I think that says a lot about the art of filmmaking as well as the art of film financing. You don't need a bucket of money to make a movie.
That's it for us tonight. I had such a blast. It's been an honor to work with Yahoo Movies and Film Independent right here at the Independent Spirit Awards. Thank you so much to everyone involved. We had a blast. See you guys next time.